Hi, I am Louie, and I'm a cellist. I perform on stage. I must admit, I love performing. I love the feel of the fleeting, thrilling rush of excitement of going on stage. And I am part of music. The applause I receive after every performance I have always brings me positive reinforcements. It feels as if the applause strengthens my value and my music value. My years of experience as a performer tells me that every hardworking person deserves to stand in the spotlight, to be seen, to be heard, to receive to be praised, to receive respect, and to prove their value. But that's not always the case. Last year, I participated in Dreamland the musical, being part of the pit orchestra as a conductor. We performed not on the stage, but under the stage. And after months of work, our performance was finally being displayed in front of the audience. Since the finale music was played by us, there was no time for all performers to go on stage. During the finale, the gaze of the audience all rests upon the actors' faces. I was hoping that someone could see my team. Even though we finally had a chance to let us three conductors go on stage and say all of the members' names, but seeing the musicians' expressions and seeing how they're jumping on their chairs, waving their bows in their hands to the crowd, I felt like that I could do more for them. I saw the same thing in the OK Design Studio. We are a group of designers that make design commissions for school organizations. And some of our members are all here tonight. Zoe and Light, Charlotte in the audience, and Faye and Gloria outside as backstage. Starting from last year, we completed almost 100 commissions, and some of them are shown right here. We will rock the trend of, you may not know me, but you must have seen my work. So see the posters outside the black box. Half of them were made by us. And go around campus tomorrow morning. If you see a poster that you like, you must see a tiny name of Poster Design, the OK Design Studio in the corner somewhere. You might also see clothes that you can wear. For example, the clothes here for TEDx today, and some other mores and also logos. They were all made by our team. But many people don't know who designed them. The 20 designers in our CAP worked hard to bring these artworks to life. What's even harder is climbing up from all of these rejections and failures and the designs that didn't survive. Our efforts were remained unmentioned. I feel that it's time to do something for my teams and more people like us. So in January, the TEDx team planned and organized the Unseen and Unheard multidisciplinary pre-show exhibition, and we collected some fragments of the behind the scenes in our community, hoping to shift the audience's gaze to the backstage, inviting everyone to notice, to feel, to reflect. Behind the scenes is not an absent space. Behind the curtains, the real world quietly awaits discovery. Teachers from catering, facilities, marketing, students from SMS, Sports Council, and yearbook team, and more and more. More than 60 artists had this chance to express their voices and messages through ways that they are comfortable with, no matter if it's photography, text, audio, videos, installations, and more. We tried our best to provide a chance for those who wanted but never had the chance to show and express. For the audience, this exhibition will let them to learn to appreciate and show respect to the ones unseen and unheard. After the exhibition, I was proud. I thought I did the right thing for everyone in this community that's unseen and unheard. Until I remembered of people. They completely changed my understanding of what it means to be unseen and unheard. They are normal, they are ordinary, but they are at the same time special and different. They are parents of children with incurable diseases, where their children were treated at the Daisy House Children's Hospice. And I was a volunteer at this hospice, supporting through my way, which is art, silently. I chose to step back and stay more hidden. And during a conversation with Zhou Xuan, who's the head doctor, the director and founder of Daisy House, she told me that a parent once said to her, I hope my child has gone to a parallel world where she lives happily and joyfully, living the life she loves. This parent inspired me. A parallel world, how fancy is that? Why can't I create one for them, using what I can do? So here we are, starting from a picture book, then adapting into a UChat mini program platform. I created an imaginary parallel world where it can be called as the home for castaway children. The houses were designed to fit the child's idealization of a perfect house in their opinion, and family members could use this place to commemorate, to express their longings, and to celebrate festivals with their children, as if distance and death no longer existed. A few months ago, on the day the Daisy House Parallel World Media Program was launched, I attended Daisy House's memorial event. And while playing the song Remember Me, a little boy and his mother came on stage to spoke a piece of monologue to their passed away sister and child, saying, "Sister, I have so much to tell you, but I don't know where to say it so that you can hear me." I thought, isn't this exactly what I was trying to do? I don't know what a goodbye forever feels like, but if I can help more people to address their longings and last piece of regrets through my work and giving warmth in the best way I could, I can't feel more satisfied. I am behind the scenes, and I knew that my work mattered. Being unseen and unheard doesn't mean being insignificant or unworthy. Where something carries enough intrinsic value, it holds by its very nature undefinable power. Choosing to be unseen is not a weakness. Rather, it is something, it is tenderness. It is responsibility. So, asking myself again, did I do the right thing? Was the exhibition meaningful? I believe the answer is yes. For most people remaining unseen, being seen is a blessing, which brings a significant amount of pride and senses of achievements. Thus, I will continue to try my best to let their stories be told, to bring them recognition, respect, and fulfillment. Yes. But the most important thing I want to address today is working in silence is a choice that we made. It's a choice of ours, and it's a deliberate call we make for ourselves. When we actively choose to stand behind the scenes, we find the steadiest power. This kind of power, which needs no one else's approval or recognition, will make every single step we take forward valuable. The real issue was never about being seen or not. It was about whether you, whether I, could feel the value and power from within. Your value is undefinable and don't need to be proved. It simply stands by itself. It always stands by itself. That's it to my speech. Thank you very much.